Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this video we're going to be taking a look at the special edition of the Storm Collectible Street Fighter V RYU. We actually looked at the original one a little while ago when we did a really in-depth review. That's this guy right here. And then just the other day we looked at the Hong Kong Toy Show exclusive, which is the purplish one with the yellowish green gloves. And, you know, it's a pretty cool look, but it's the same exact figure other than the color, and then the Hadoken actually has a slightly different color scheme. But for this one, the blue exclusive one, or not really exclusive, it's just a special edition, it's really the exact same figure in terms of even the Hadoken, other than the blue and the yellow for the gi and the gloves. So it's not really a whole lot to talk about, but let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit anyway. So let's get him off the stand and we can take a closer look. So I'm not going to bother going through the entire articulation on this guy again. If you want to, there's a link right up there that will show you all of the articulation, which was in my original RYU review. It's the exact same figure, other than the color. So now you have the dark blue gi, which does look really nice. For being a relatively dark blue, it still has a pretty nice saturation and vibrance, so I like that. The gloves seem to be slightly lighter than the gi, but I think that's okay. It looks alright, and they would be a different material anyway, so they wouldn't present the same way, even if they were technically the same color, so that's pretty cool. They still have that really nice battle damage look, and the gi still has all the shading on there, and that looks pretty nice. His gloves have a slightly off-white background for the logo. It's a little bit yellowish, but that looks okay. He does have the black belt, and it's got the same kanji and kind of like battle damage scuffs on there. And then this one has the yellow headband, which does look pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Looks good up against the blue. Still, I would have preferred to go with a gray gi and the blue headband, kind of like the first of the SOTA color variants, which was actually the only one for RYU. But wasn't it? Yeah. It was, other than Evil RYU. Anyway, this one looks really nice, and like I said, the Hadoken is the exact same as the original release, so there's nothing really to say there. And he does come with all of his hands and everything like you would expect, and they all look like this, so again, you know, there's not a whole lot for me to show you, but a lot of people wanted to see this one. They wanted to see it up against the other ones, so I showed you that in the front, and then I'll show you here at the end with some photos. But yeah, they're really nice figures. They do have some issues with the plastic they used in terms of the joints, so you have to be very careful in terms of the ball sockets for the shoulders and the wrists and the ankles. I don't think there's an issue for the hips or the torso, but do be careful with the torso. If you are popping it apart for the gi swap, you do want to be very, very careful, especially true for the shoulders as well. The plastic they used seems to show stress marks and even crack. It can even crack as you're doing it, so be very careful. That's why I'm not going to really mess with this too much. I know the RYU was the first one that they put out, so hopefully they learned from that, and that's why the Bison, although Bison's already out in Asia anyway, but anyway, hopefully they learned. And then, you know, you saw my knee issue on the first one I got, so anyway, there's potential for breakage on these guys, hopefully, as we go forward. That's not an issue. I didn't notice it for the Mortal Kombat guys. Actually I did. The wrists on Sub-Zero were an issue. So anyway, it can be problematic, so be aware of that, but they are really nice figures otherwise. They're fantastic, so be aware of those issues, but go ahead and get one and just be very, very careful. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, and all kinds of other fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the meantime, keep collecting.